Hello again, Year 9. Right, so we're back to have a look at Lesson 7. Now, this is focusing on the value of the tropical rainforest. So we're going to look at why the tropical rainforest is valuable in terms of the goods that it provides, but also the services that it provides. So we're going to look at those two terms. So first thing I want you to do is on the very back of your booklet, can you try and put this picture, the picture on that slide, into words on the back of your booklet? And how does this picture show that the rainforest is globally important? What is that signifying? The third question, can you think of another way of showing how the rainforest is important? And finally, watch the short Vimeo clip and list two important things that the rainforest does for us. Okay, so for us in the UK, for example, or for people generally. Okay, so have a go at answering those four questions. Next thing, to start giving you an idea of why the rainforest is so important, have a look at this YouTube clip, and it talks about how rainforests actually create the rain and that they get. So if once rainforests are deforested completely, you'll actually find that the climate changes. Okay, and that video goes through that. So as I said, what we're looking at today is the value of the tropical rainforest. We're going to explore the value of it to people and to the environment. And on page 43, there's a task there, and it's asking you to outline one positive economic impact of deforestation and one negative social impact. So think back to what you did in lesson 6. How is deforestation benefiting people economically? So think about what economic means and try and give an example. And then as an alternative, how does it have a negative social impact on people? So how will deforestation affect people? That's what social means. And then there's another little clip there just talking about, again, rainforests and why they're called the lungs of the planet, just 4 minutes long. So next task, I want you to read pages 43, 44 and 45, and that's looking at goods and services in the tropical rainforests. And you can see there that there's a definition for what goods are and a definition for services. So goods are physical things that we can take from the rainforest. So obviously we cut trees down, we take wood away. So that would be goods. But the rainforest also provides things which we can't see. So we know that trees take in carbon dioxide and give out oxygen. So that is a service that they provide. Okay. And slightly later on, I'm going to be asking you to explain the difference between goods and services and use those definitions to do so. But whilst you're reading pages 43, 44 and 45, I want you to think about these questions, okay? So what do we mean by rainforest and ecosystem goods and services? What is the difference between these two things? How can rainforests be good for our health? And how do rainforests help fight climate change? Okay, so we're going to be thinking about those four things. Now, some of them you already know. You understand the importance of rainforests as a carbon sink. But this is just a way of recapping and linking our climate change topic with the rainforest topic. And then finally, once you've done that, I want you to answer that question there. So task is make sure you understand the difference between goods and services, read the definitions and answer the question on page 45. And then you'll see that on page 46, there's this image here, which is an example of ecotourism in the rainforest. And what I want you to do is try and label the picture with as many goods and services that you can see. Now you'll see I've done two for you. So I've given you an example of some goods. So wood has been used from the rainforest to help build these houses or buildings. And also I've provided an example of service where the rainforest itself, because it's such a special habitat, people want to visit, and that provides jobs through tourism. So that provides a service. So try and think of different ways that a rainforest, and this picture, you can see examples of it, provides goods and services. And then finally, this is a much shorter lesson to last time. I just want you to have a look at the post-it notes on page 48, and you'll see that each of them has a bit of a summary of what you've covered in recent lessons. Okay, and I just want you to write an answer to each prompt on the post-it note on that page. Okay, so that's the last task on page 48. Just answering the questions on each of those post-it notes to summarize. And then again, as before, once you've finished, you can take a picture or upload the work you finished, clearly labeling it as lesson 6 or lesson 7, and email that to me so I can check it and give you any feedback. Now remember, if you've got any questions as you're going along, make sure you email me. I'll get back to you as soon as I can. And obviously look out for any tropical rainforest based programs that are on at the moment. Try and do some wider watching and reading. And I will speak to you all soon. See you later, guys.